Competitive esports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League.
Hardcore League, the only place for competitive battlefield.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hardcore League and welcome to the finals of the Flight Path to Battlefield 5 tournament put on by the awesome folks over at the Phoenix.
Oh my goodness!
Phoenix Elite Area League. QT coming in with that host. QT, our head moderator. How you doing, young lady? Got Joan in here as well. What's going on? Killer Ninja. It should be pretty good. It should be pretty good. Our first matchup is going to be PT versus RFC. It's going to be going down momentarily. In fact, it is about to go down right now. We're going to switch over to the main screen. And I've got my main man, Mr. Hitman Pike, in here with me. He's going to be doing a little color commentating. And these teams are taking the field right now. We're going to see Falls and Mordred come out of deployment. I'm only seeing one plane coming out for the red team, though. That's going to be RFC on the red side. So we're going to have to see what happens. That's going to be the Pop-Anonymous. Is that like Hip-Hop Anonymous? And Jet Strafer is going to be in there as well. But it looks like PT is going to be falling back. There may be some issues going on with Jet Strafer. Not spawning in yet. And the PT guys are going to fall back. So get ready to rock and roll. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're excited to be here. Pike, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, Ded. It's a very exciting event. I think both of us are going to be on the edge of our seat this evening. These teams are putting their absolute tippity-top best pilots forward because right now we have one of the largest amount of prizes that we've seen during one of our events. $5 worth of prizes to be won, guys. I'm sure the guys in chat will put up a little link to the prizes that we have. We've put, I believe, Phoenix Elite Aerial League and Phoenix Elite Network. Phoenix Elite Network has provided the prizes this evening. So very much, thank you very much to them, aka Crazy Indian, being one of the main providers there. But Dad, I honestly, dude, we've been having this conversation all for the last week or so. We can't decide who's going to take it. We really, we've got maybe Scent up there, but maybe PT. But right now, these are some amazing pilots, and the skill that is going to be demonstrated this evening is going to be absolutely incredible. I'm hopefully going to be hitting you with some statistics, but it looks like we're kicking off though.
Indeed, they just jumped in chat, said it's going to be the 5-minute mark. So we're going to see these two teams go head-to-head right now. And you're right, it should be pretty sweaty. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to jump in with Falls. He's going to be leading off the charge, looking to put some shots in right off of the bat. And we're going to start the circle game now. We're going to see both of these pilots try to drop around the outside. And it looks like nobody's taking any shots yet, but Falls is going to get on the 6 of Strafer here. He's going to start lighting him up. Strafer's going to hit them brakes, but so is Falls. And Falls is going to be behind him, but to pop, Amadamus is getting in behind Falls. It looks like Mordred's trying to drop in on his 6. Unsuccessful, though. And, oh, we're going to see a stall. Falls is going to take some shots, and he's going to be significantly damaged here. Strafer's going to look to try to shut him down with that big nose cannon. Can he line it up? He's going to miss 2 shots. Falls is in trouble. Mordred's going to be given chase. But there he goes. Jet Strafer is going to grab 1 point for RFC. It's going to be 1-0 in favor of RFC. Mordred's going to be rolling solo now. Dip is still up. And Jet looking to drop in on him. Did he get a hit? He did. Mordred is going to be in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to be hurt. But here comes Falls. We're going to see a collision. And Falls almost goes down. Jet is going to be in trouble as well. He's going to...
Oh my days! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Going to have a problem. Buckshot Betty coming in and dropping the host. How are you? Welcome to the stream. This is the Flight Path to Battlefield Finals right now. Jet again trying to get in behind Falls. And we've got Dip moving in on the 6 of Mordred, I believe. One of them is... Did one of them just... No, one of them did not crash. That's from another one. Oh, Jet picking up another one on Falls. So that's going to be 2 points. But Mordred is going to grab a kill on Dip. So it's going to be 2-1. And Mordred also grabbed a kill on Jet. But Jet grabbed a kill on Mordred. So it looks like we're going to be sitting at 3-2. We're going to need a confirmation on that.
Just looking at these statistics, Dead, we've got Dippopotamus coming in with 43,000 plus kills in the fighter. And with over 28 days time played, he is going to be one heck of a foe and definitely one of the potential winners for this evening. His kill per minute being 1.1, that is incredibly high. He's in the top 4% for kill per minute in the fighter. Looking over at X-Jet Strafer, he's coming in with 29,000, just tipping over at 29,000 kills with 29,080 kills to be exact. And again, kill per minute is coming in at 0.9 in the top 5%.
Yeah, he's got 3 kills in the game. We are going to see a collision off the bat. That's going to be, I believe, Dip and Jet ran into each other a little bit there. We will need a confirmation on the score there just to make sure that we've got that right. 2-3 in favor of RFC currently. We are going to see Dip taking some shots. Falls is going to look to move in on his 6. He's trying to skirt out of there, but Falls is going to line him back up one more time. Is not going to pull the trigger, though. And Jet... Go ahead.
Sorry, I can confirm, Dead. We are currently 2-3.
2-3?
Yeah.
Excellent.
With the latest, it will be.
Oh, Mordred getting a big shot on Dip there. Dip is in trouble. He is going to go down. And so we are going to see this get tied up right now. Oh, Jet is going to drop it back into the lead, though, as he picks up Mordred. So that's going to leave Falls and Jet in the air by themselves. And we're going to see Falls, actually, he's going to roll out and wait for his backup. He's not going to go after Jet, and that's because Dip just spawned as soon as the plane went down. So it was going to be a 2v1. So Falls playing it very, very smart and dropping back and waiting for his help from Mordred. Currently 4-3 is the score. And we're going to see these pilots line it right back up. Ooh, Mordred getting a big shot on Jet right off the bat, going head to head. The 2 attack planes, but Mordred's going to be in a little bit of trouble. He does have a Dip on his 6 here. Well, looks like Mordred may have shook him. Oh, taking another shot.
Yeah, Mordred's about to get on the 6 o'clock at Dip there and do some pretty crazy damage. Oh, a swing and a miss there, unfortunately, for Mordred.
And it's almost like just the percussion of those big shells are affecting Dip's plane. Even when he misses, you see his plane. Oh, we've got a midair collision. That's going to be Falls and Mordred running into each other. Neither one of them are going to crash. But it's going to definitely take them out of their comfort zone there.
Absolutely, though, Dad. I think the impact that those 37mm rounds have necessarily to come into direct contact just with the negative pressure caused by the shell passing through the air is enough to take these very light aircraft technically off their feet.
You are correct. And oh, there's a big one. Jet Strafer grabbing another kill. That's going to be Mordred going down. Falls is going to answer right back, though. We're going to be 4-5, still in favor of RSC. But Dip is looking to get on the 6 of Falls and do some damage. Falls is going to try to get out of there.
Absolutely. I think this could be an oh my days moment. If he can just get the angle right there. He's got the speed, he's got the distance, but he's struggling. He's losing that angle. And in fact, if anything, it's Fallens is doing quite a good job right now of evading Dippopotamus, who is really struggling. He just needs to let off on that speed, increase the distance, then he can bring in that angle. And here it is, possibly right now. Fallens has tried to change his direction.
Oh, that was amazing. Falls is going to slam on those brakes. Dip is going to go right past him, and that's going to open him up to take a shot from Mordred. And Mordred is going to light him up. I don't think it affected his mobility, but Mordred is going to be in a little bit of trouble as he's got Jet right on his 6. And we know that Jet is very accurate with those with that nose cannon there.
Oh my days! There it is! Dippopotamus taking out Fallens. Did you capture that? It was absolutely exquisite.
We did see it in the
shooting.
background. Mordred is going to answer right back and keep it in this one-ticket difference here between the two teams. Mordred does have Jet on his 6. He is going to pull up. It looks like he slammed on the brakes, but Jet is going to be ready for it, and Jet's already taken shot from Falls at distance. Falls coming in hot, trying to get him off his 6 and doing a good job of it. He's going to do some serious damage. We do have Dip moving back in, but if Falls can get in there and finish off Jet, Jet has been the one putting the bodies on the floor this go-around, and he's going to get it done. That's going to tie it up, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to see a complete tie here, and Mordred's going to look to get on the back of Dip and possibly take the lead here.
One thing that I think is quite interesting here, Dead, is Dippopotamus is currently going 1 to 3. So that is definitely not what I expected to see, especially looking at his previous kill-death ratio in the plane there. But he's obviously not warmed up yet.
So Jet is going to manage to stay up, or excuse me, Dip is going to manage to stay up long enough to for Jet to make it back in the battle. Mordred is trying to do some damage on him. He's got Jet on his 6, though. Jet lining up those shots. And they're just going back and forth. Those huge nose cannons just going out. And Mordred is going to take a big shot from Jet. Falls is going to skim off the bottom of Mordred. He is going to hit the ground, and Mordred's going to be in trouble. There it is. He is going to go down. Jet is going to grab the kill, and it should take them to the lead 7-6 in favor of RFC currently. Falls is going to be getting ready to come out of deployment. We're going to see Mordred spawn back in. So a very, very intense match here as these two teams are very, very close in skill, and we're seeing that on the scoreboard.
Sure thing, absolutely. And I have to say, I think actually Mordred is doing really well to hold his own, because right now, looking back at statistics, Mordred only actually has 4 kills in the attack plane, 2 days played, which is great. But looking at these guys right now, I mean, 29,000 plus kills, 43 plus thousand kills. These guys are just really, really on point as pilots. They've pretty much spent the last year as pilots and doing very little else. So, but right now, Mordred is really coming in there and bringing that pain, which is good to see. Rooting for the underdog.
Absolutely. Lions coming in with that 3-month sub. Thank you very much. The best place for competitive Battlefield. I happen to agree with that statement. I ain't gonna say it's gospel, but I most certainly agree. We've got the scoreboard fixed. It is going to be 7-5 in favor of RSC. And again, Jet looking to drop in and do some damage. He's got 6 kills on the game. So 6 out of the 7 kills we've seen has been from the attack plane and Jet with that high-powered nose cannon. However, Mordred is trying to drop in on his 6, but he's got Dip on him. And Jet's going to pull a slick little move there and nails Mordred. Mordred's going to be in trouble, but Jet is in trouble as well as Falls moves in on him, but he's going to slam on that brakes. Falls, though, pulling a switchback and getting right in on his 6 again. Is going to start lighting him up, and he's going to be in trouble. He's down to about 5 health. His maneuverability is going to be damaged, and there it is, 6-7, still in favor of RSC. Falls is in trouble. Dip is on his 6. Where's Mordred? Mordred's lining him up. Is barely going to miss that shot, though.
I don't think Mordred's quite got the angle here at the moment, but just about managing to keep up with Dippopotamus, going in there with the 37mm, fortunately missing. And it looks like Dippopotamus did just drop Fallens.
He sure did. And then Jet is going to come in and pick up another one as well. That's going to bring them to 9-6 right there. So RFC coming out super, super hot. PT's going to have to change it up and maybe take on a different strategy here. Which, when it's 2v2, you know, you've got to imagine what kind of strategies these pilots are using. You know, I imagine you've got a couple of options. You know, you can have attack versus attack. You know, attack versus fighter, fighter versus attack. You
Yeah.
could double team planes. You know, so they may need to change up their plan of attack and see if they can't do something different.
It really requires thinking outside of the box, and you can do that in the players that tend to have one team member attacking head on and one that holds back. That seems to be a really good strategy to use. But right now, these guys seem to be going head to head for each other. So we'll see whether that's utilized a little bit later on in the tournament.
But right now we're seeing attack versus attack as far as RFC goes. We've got Jet going after Mordred. However, Falls is going after Jet, and Mordred is going after Dip. Falls is doing a good job of lighting him up, and Jet is going to be a little bit of trouble. Oh, but he is going to go down. Falls is going to get dropped by Dip, and Jet is going to be left out in the open to his own devices there.
These pilots are always thrilling to watch.
Yeah, it does look like Dippopotamus is managing to make a bit of a comeback there, going 3-3 now. Oh, what a mid-air collision! I think it was Jet going full on into each other.
Yeah, it was Jet and Mordred going into each other. Mimsy dropping that host. Mimsy, one of our shoutcasters. You're going to be able to catch him later tonight with our boy here, Hitman Pike, for the LRRP AOTG versus Eye for an Eye and PGC. 32v32, kind of a send-off to Battlefield 1, which is kind of what this air tournament is as well. As Battlefield 5 is out, we will be firing up some Battlefield 5. We've got some amazing events coming up for that as well. So you guys are going to want to check it out. It looks, though, like Dip said, you know what, Jet? I'm tired of you taking all the kills. You're making me look silly. So he comes in and starts putting some planes down. We're going to see him line right back up. Mordred going straight for him. We are going to see Dip and Mordred clip wings there. Jet moving in on the 6 of Falls. Fallen moving in on the 6 of Dip. Trying to put some shots in.
21 days plus spent in the fighter plane. It really is showing for Jet at the moment. Almost getting out on the collision there. But right now, he's just absolutely on point. Oh, put a solid one into Fallen again.
Yep, he's going to go down.
And he just takes one himself, though.
Oh, Mordred.
Oh, my days.
Taking him out right there. That's going to bring it to 7-11. We'll get a double check on that score. Yeah, I noticed that video. It's got that echo, and I have to figure that out. Oh, another one going down. Mordred taking out Dip. So they are trying to pull that comeback right now. Falls and Mordred, the only ones in the sky. Mordred coming in with those 2 kills, and that's going to put him with a total of 7 on the game. 7-6 for Mordred, and 8-6 for Jet. So they are very, very close. Look at the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. Falls is 3-7, and Dip is 3-4. So these pilots are almost just a mirror image of each other.
This is a quite close game at the moment, to be honest, right here. This guy's doing incredibly well.
Oh, absolutely.
Still hard to say which way it's going to go, to be honest.
Again, these guys are playing for some serious prizes here.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been actually talking to a few of these pilots pre-match, and a couple of them have been said, you know, that they've really been getting butterflies in their tummies. You know, they've been struggling to sleep. So I believe, you know, this has been quite, you know, I mean, I guess when you think about it, there's a lot of time that's gone into a lot of matches that have gone in behind the scenes that lead up to this. So these guys really are invested.
Oh, that's it. The final score. It is over 11-9. We are going to see RFC advance. So we're going to jump over to the intermission screen as we get ready to go on the next round, ladies and gentlemen. And what we're going to do here is let's go ahead and get those prizes up for you so you can see what these teams are playing for here.
What an incredible game, though. What an incredible first match, guys. Just really impressed with these pilots right here, the skill that they are bringing to the field. Enjoy Silent, staff member with the Hardcore League, coming in with the host there. My dude, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, we are lighting up it up here at the Hardcore League, myself and Deadeye. Guys, if you haven't already done so, if this is your first time joining the channel, then don't forget to hit that like, hit that follow, and of course, hit that share. Let the people of Twitter know that we are here absolutely lighting it up.
Holding it down for the competitive community, the competitive air community right now, which is something that often gets overlooked when people talk about competitive, because there's kind of a stipulation out there that competitive esports is 5v5, things like that. But if you've ever been in a large scale match with one of these competitive teams, the pilots are the superstars, man. They are the quarterbacks. They are sought out by the competitive community, the large scale teams. If you've got ace pilots on your team, you're going to perform a lot better, especially on those larger maps. So we're excited to be here supporting them. Also, we're going to be seeing some other stuff coming out from PAL. They are firing up a tank division as well for all the armor needs. So I imagine we're going to see some pretty sweaty competitions coming from that as well. And we're excited to see that also. What you missed, Medicine Owl, was you missed RFC taking a win. So they are going to be advancing to the next round. And let's take a look here. So we're going to see our next matchup is going to be SWAT versus PG2. I'm going to go ahead and get our scoreboard fixed up for that. SWAT versus PG2. We got Lions in here. The leader of PG. So, he's going to be rooting on his boys there. And I'm seeing SWAT joining the server here. Let's go ahead and throw our tournament bracket back up on our secondary screen right there so you can see what's going on. That tournament bracket is going to roll across what is happening there. You can see it. Prototype taking a loss to RFC. We're going to jump right into the next match. This is going to be SWAT versus PG2. SWAT is in the server. We should see PG falling in momentarily, and then we'll get a start time for you, ladies and gentlemen. I do have a question for everybody here, though, real quick. Do any of you suffer from IBS? I know not a lot of people like to talk about it. It's a little personal. But if you do, we've got something for you. We've got something for you. Here you go, guys. Check it out. Hit us up. You can get a discount on this.
Playing with IBS has always been a struggle of mine. But I am not alone. Thousands of Battlefield players just like me suffer from irritable blueberry syndrome. But there is hope.
Hardcore League is a major advancement in the treatment of irritable blueberry syndrome and reduces the likelihood of encountering PTFO inhibitors. When compared to other PTFO therapies, Hardcore League has been proven to help players live significantly longer without IBS flare-ups or growth.
Hardcore League changed what I thought was possible for IBS treatment.
Ask your doctor about once daily Hardcore League and visit hardcoreleague.co for more information. Hardcore League may cause serious side effects, including elation. The most common side effects are lack of sleep, extended gaming, trouble stopping, newfound love of the game, excessive fun, and advanced PTFO.
Oh. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. If you need some help with IBS, we have got the remedy for you. Mason jumping in, pointing out a very good point. If PG2 wins this round, we're going to see a rematch of the triple overtime that we had last time, which was absolutely insane. If you guys missed it, it was the stage 2 of the tournament. There was a triple overtime that was, it was gnarly. They just kept going. They just kept going. Every time you thought one team had the upper hand, they would just slam it out, and it would end up being as another overtime. So super excited to see it go down. Slitty fungus or slutty fungus. So one of the two, you never know. You never know. It's hard sometimes. It's hard to tell. For those of you guys that haven't seen it, be sure to jump over to the Hardcore League YouTube. We have something very special right now over there. So when we went over to Sweden for the Game Changers Capture event, in true fashion, we did what the Hardcore League does, and I jumped in and I shoutcasted several matches from the event. Now we're talking, we had everybody in there. We had Flackfire, we had Stoden, we had Drunksies, we had Westy, we had Daz, Prophet on Fire, Deity, the Two Angry Gamers, Echo Limits,